Hello everybody, it is Dangeles, and welcome back to episode number 124 of Constructing Los Angeles. How's everybody doing? We're back in the city today. We're ready to continue to work on it. So let's jump right into it. We'll start off with a few updates, not too many. We're going to have to fly a little bit over here. Basically, just a small little thing. I went ahead and just did a little bit more work on the fire station that we've been doing the last two episodes. And we're not going to work on that today, guys, but it is coming along pretty good. I just kind of started to fill in the walls here on the inside, so everything's starting to come into place. And I'm going to add some fire trucks in here, obviously make it, less barren in here, but it's going to be great. I really like the way this fire station turned out. I'm happy with this. This is a good addition to the world, so that's good. And soon, in a future episode, we'll start to work on some more things to fill this plot with. So lots of things to do. But another update that I want to discuss before we get into our building for this episode is the little terraforming dilemma that I've been having on, I guess, this side of the world. I don't really know how else to explain it. Over here. So we have this, near the gas station that we worked on a few episodes back, we have this mountain here. And my plan was to kind of like terraform my own mountain, kind of going around, this little, a lot of people were asking what the heck this line of grass is, but this is kind of like where the top of the mountain would have been. I'm starting to think to myself, this is a complete waste of time. Now, I think it's kind of obvious that this is a waste of time. Here's my thought. Why should I take away space if I can just knock down the whole mountain completely and then add more buildings over here? So I think that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do soon, I'm not going to start that just yet, but I'm just going to kind of get rid of this whole mountain right here. Just get rid of the whole thing. Get rid of this house. It's a good house, but, it's kind of old and outdated, so it's really more of like a Danville kind of house. It's really old. It's, over a year old, so it doesn't really fit the world anymore. And then, of course, this house sucks over here, so we're going to get rid of that one, too. We already got rid of the Tudor-style house, but don't worry, we moved that one because that one was worth keeping. So pretty much I'm just going to flatten out this whole area, and I'm going to add something over here. I'm not entirely sure yet. I've had a couple of ideas bouncing around, maybe like a little beach town. Kind of have like a couple of little avenues here and have some small beach houses kind of running along and have like a beach right here along the edge of the ocean. Also, I was thinking about just adding more skyscrapers, just expanding the city and making it bigger. So that's another thing that I'm thinking about. Interested to see what you guys think about that in the comment section. But let's go ahead and get started with our building today, guys. So over here, I've made some changes as well. Where is the electronics store? It's gone. It's missing. That's right. I actually got rid of it. After staring at it for a long time, I decided I didn't really like it, so I got rid of it. Surprise, surprise, Dan gets rid of something in the world. But yeah, my plan now is I want to build like two tall skyscrapers. See, the thing about this world that I love kind of the, some of the pairs that we have. For example, the Eclipse Towers here. This is probably my favorite two sets of skyscrapers in the world because it's got, they're both, large, identical buildings that are very prominent in the city, and those are my two favorite buildings in the city. So my plan is I'm going to build something similar here. I'm going to build, two skyscrapers here on these two plots, and I'm going to have them similar. Not exactly the same like the Eclipse Towers, but I think I'll have maybe the same design with two different colors possibly, or maybe the same colors with two different designs or something like that. But ultimately, I want them to go pretty high up, not nearly as high as Eclipse, but, decently high, at least 100 blocks. And then I want to have kind of like a sky bridge that connects them to, kind of like what we have downtown over here. I guess we can call this downtown since this is like the southern part of the map, technically. So, over here in the older part of the city, we have the two skyscrapers over here that have a sky bridge connecting them. So something along those lines, but a little bit bigger than that. And that's kind of an idea that I have. So I think we're going to roll with that, guys. I think that's a good idea. So we're going to start that this episode. We're going to kind of do a bunch of little things this episode to kind of, get ready for that. So first off, we need to start putting in this fountain. So basically, I kind of built like this little like extension of a road here. And it kind of just comes off this road, and it's kind of just like a little entrance road to the plaza. However, you're not going to be able to drive on this road. This is going to kind of be like a Rockefeller Center kind of road in New York where, it's like always closed off, by barricades. There is really just like tourist walking space pretty much. Did I say tourist, right? I didn't want to say terrorist. That would have been bad. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and put some cobblestone. My plan is that I want to kind of have this run across through here to here, And I'm just going to have these little barricades kind of run through. We'll just kind of see where I'm going to place them. Let's see, 3 blocks, 3 blocks, 1, 3 blocks, 1. Perfect. That's just what I not. Just what I needed. So we're going to go like that. And then I'm probably going to open this up here and kind of have like a little check down here or whatever. Just a little indent in the ground so someone wouldn't be tempted to drive over it. You know what I mean? All right. So there we go. So that's going to be our little entrance to there. All right, and then I'm also even considering going like this. Actually, no, we might want to use cobblestone for this so it'll look a little bit better. It'll kind of connect better. That might be a better play. All right, so how's everybody doing? Thank you very much for tuning in today's episode of CLD. You know, taking time out of your busy life to watch, you know, my video. I appreciate it, guys, because I have a busy life, and I appreciate when, you know, you go out of your way to do something. So thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in today. And also, probably not going to have a question of the day today. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't really just going to take a quick break from question of the day for this particular episode, but no fears. Wow, I can't speak. No fears, guys. We are going to go right back to it on next episode. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, how about we do 2 question of the days on next episode since we're not going to do one on this episode, just to kind of make up for it. So I think that's fine. I'm not so sure about these pressure plates. That might be a little bit overkill. We'll leave them for now, but I'm probably not going to keep that. But anyway, yeah, we have these little barricades here. Now I'm thinking about actually making these even taller, like 2 blocks tall instead of, well, 2.5 blocks tall instead of 1.5. That'll probably look a bit better. So something like that, right? Okay, that's good. And now I'm thinking that I want to kind of go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, I'm just going to add a little tree area, just a little tree right here, just to add some color. You know, always can add these trees, make them look pretty. Do I want to have it indented into the ground? Heck yeah. Okay, so let's kind of do something a little bit different. So the question is, should it be a droopy tree? Should it be like a droopy tree like that one? Should it just be like a straight tree, or, you know, kind of like a just, I don't know, vertical tree? I don't know. I don't know the names of the trees. I'm just making this up. Droopy trees is I don't even know what that means. I still don't know what that means. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get this kind of filled in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what's funny about Los Angeles, about this series? It's kind of like a live stream, kind of broken up into parts, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is how I would do, like, talk if I was doing a live stream. Like, I don't do live streams very much. I'm just really not that comfortable with it. For whatever reason, I'm just not really a fan of live streaming. We did the live stream for CLD 100, and, you know, a lot of people enjoyed that. Me personally, I wasn't like in love with it. I know like it was a great success, and I really appreciate that, guys. I'm just really not that comfortable live streaming, so, you know, that's really why I don't do it as much. A lot of people ask why I don't stream, like, but, you know, I'm just really not that comfortable with it. You know, I just don't like it. I don't like being like watched, you know, by a lot of people. Like, I know it's like really the same thing as YouTube, but I don't know. It just makes me. I can't concentrate on my builds when I do that for whatever reason. So, not like I can concentrate that much on CLD, but that's a different story. But yeah, anyway, that's why I don't live stream as much. That actually was a question of the day. Why don't you live stream that much? And so maybe I just unofficially answered a question of the day that I saw in the comments. I see. Maybe I'll run back and see if I can find that comment and put it in the video, but most likely I won't. Too lazy. But anyway, let's see. Let's get this kind of filled in here. I'm just going to kind of make this tall tree here. I'm not really sure what it's going to look like when it's done. We're just going to kind of fiddle with it. All right. But yeah, it's kind of got that that live stream vibe to it, you know. Just kind of just building away, freestyling it. Not really super well like versed or planned. Kind of just, you know, I turn on the mic, fire up the Elgato, and just build. That's pretty much the premise of CLD, and I love it. So yeah. Let's see. We're going to kind of take this over here. I haven't made a whole lot of progress in the city lately. I've just been busy. I've been busy and a little bit lazy. You know, I've had a lot of work to do for school. It's like that time of year, like early November, where it's just like life sucks when you're a college student because you got a shit ton of projects. Pardon my language. I shouldn't swear like that. You have a lot of projects to do, and it's just a pain in the butt, and you have to schedule classes for next semester and, you know, start to get ready for finals and stuff like that. Well, not really, but, you know, get ready. Well, I just finished taking midterms and stuff like that, so that's stressful. So it's been a stressful time of the year for me, and then also, you know, kind of keeping up with the channel. So it's I've like actually building on the world is kind of taken a back seat last like week or two, which I kind of feel bad about because I want to get as much stuff done as possible, but it's so difficult. I love these trees though. These trees are great for this area, and am I stuck inside of the droopy tree? That was terrible. Okay. So now let's work on the fountain a little bit. Let's work on the fountain, and then we can start to get at least one of these skyscrapers up and running. Maybe I can finally find a design that I like for once in my life. All right. So let's go ahead and break that. Actually, we'll leave that there. Okay. So for the fountain, again, I'm just gonna kind of build it now. I'm probably gonna move it a little bit later, but I'll obviously move it on my own time. But I'm just gonna start building it now, just to see how it goes. So let's see. We're gonna take up a pillared quartz, just dead center, and then I'm going to, let's see. How do I want to do this? I think I'm gonna take actually, you know what? Let's do these upside down. So I'm going to take kind of a lining of, you know, upside down quartz. And with the thing with fountains that you want to try to do when you're building fountains. And now I'm actually really not that good at building fountains, as a ladybug flies right by my face. You know, yeah, I'm still having that problem, guys. Don't you worry. But anyway, one of the things I've learned about fountains over time is that you want to make them so the water kind of flows in a cool direction. Like, you don't want just the water just kind of flowing downward. You want to have it kind of like being directed in a way. And I'll kind of show you what I mean by that when I drop the water in a second here. But, you know, that's kind of the goal of having a fountain. Let me just kind of test it real quick. We can do a quick water test. So the idea is to kind of see like that. You want to kind of direct the water in a certain way, like right there is actually honestly perfect. I'm totally satisfied with that, to be quite frankly. To be quite frank, not quite frankly. So yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I want. So, but I think I will add something. What if I did this? Would this throw off the whole thing? I feel like this particular thing would really throw off the whole thing here. Yeah, I figured. Whoa. See, it's amazing how you add like one block and it kind of changes the whole, you know, foundation of the fountain. Foundation. All right, me and my puns. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of that, and I think I'm just gonna go like that. Just keep it simple, because I think that'll look good. So let's see. I can't go wrong with that. That looks great. I love it. I'm loving it. Okay, free McDonald's advertisement. All right, so let's go ahead and kind of get this all filled in here. We're going to go with something relatively similar to the castle fountain, and you might think that's crazy, but it's really not. The castle fountains are good. I like them, and I think they're pretty universal, so we're going to roll with it. I'm going to place some slabs right here, and right here. Whoops, that's not the right spot. There we go. And now I'm going to place some stairs here and here. We're going to have to take the stairs up to there. Should we go up any further than that? Let's see. What happens if we went to here? Is that gonna kill it? Is that gonna go overboard? Yeah. Let's just not even add that. How about? Let's just put the stairs on the corners here. Just kind of cut off the corners. How about that? We'll leave it like that. And one more goes right here and right here, and then we can add some add some George W. Bushes, sponsored by Danville's Anvils. All right. So let's go ahead and get these put in here. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And you know, when I build skyscrapers in Minecraft, you know, the other day I was watching like this dude, like this Daredevil guy on the Discovery Channel, and yeah, Dan watches the Discovery. No, that was the first time I've ever watched Discovery Channel in my life. I was studying for a test and I had it on, and this dude walked on like a rope, like a really thin rope, like across, like from skyscraper to skyscraper in Chicago, and like the dude straight up walked across it, like literally over the skyline, like 700 feet in the air. And I'm just like, God, that dude's a beast. Like how, like you would not, there's no sum of money that you could give me to get me to do that. Like I would die. Dude, I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but it was on the Discovery Channel on, like, I think Sunday night, or maybe it was, yeah, Sunday night. And this dude, he literally walked on like a tightrope all the way across from like the top of one skyscraper to another, like in the middle of the night. And he was like talking too. He was like talking to like reporters and stuff while he was up there. Like he was like mic'd up. And he even like considered stopping in the middle of the rope to take a selfie. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, I wouldn't take a selfie sitting in my room. Like, this dude's gonna take one on the middle of a freaking tightrope and like 700 feet above freaking ground. So that was pretty insane. That shout out to that dude, because that dude is a freaking legend. I would never do that in a million years. So I don't know why I thought of that. Oh yeah, it's because I built skyscrapers in LD. Maybe I'll put a little tightrope going from one skyscraper to another. Maybe from one side of the eclipse to the other. And we can do like a tightrope walk or something like that on Los Dangeles. Sounds like a fun time. Except it would be really easy because I can fly in this game. But I'm pretty sure that guy was hacking. And he was real life hacking. So there we go, guys. We have our kind of fountain here. And this fountain is looking great. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of more or less move this fountain so it's directly symmetrical underneath of the sky bridge that's going to be there eventually. That's kind of the plan. But this is looking beautiful. B-E-A-beautiful. I love it. So we're going to work with this. And I might even trim these down one block just because they are a little bit tall. Kind of takes away from the fountain a little bit. Just a tad. So we're going to get rid of those. Might even add some more of those trees. I like this tree design here. This is nice. Kind of a little impromptu tree design. I don't know if I have something like that similar on the other side of the world. I might, so maybe it's not super duper original. But yeah. So I'm going to add probably a couple more of those kind of trees, maybe like right here. And then, yeah, and there's going to be like little like walkways here kind of leading up to the plaza. So this is more or less a main entrance to the plaza, which I kind of want to do since, you know, it's kind of tricky to get to the plaza if you're not coming from that side. Because, you know, if you're walking over here, you know, the sidewalk is here, you know, it's totally walkable, but it's right on the edge of the highway, so it's kind of like what tourists wouldn't be walking through here very much, or, you know, any civilians of the city or whatever. It doesn't have to be tourists, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. So let's go ahead and get started with this skyscraper design. And we're going to do something very preliminary. Ooh, that's digging deep into the thesaurus for that one. So we're going to do something very, you know, just something simple, something for the start. And my thought process is I want to do something similar to this. This is something that I've loved. I've absolutely loved this throughout the entire city. And also, you know, some of the older subscribers might... that's actually not that old. Dan's Bistro in here, which is never finished. But I love this design for a you know, a little restaurant in here. I love this. This is looking great. So yeah, Dan's Bistro. We got to work on that one day. Maybe next episode we'll work on Dan's Bistro just for old time's sake. All right, so yeah, but go back to what I was saying. I love this design. Love it. I absolutely love it. It is just mwah, beautiful. So let me think about this for a second. I want to just kind of pretty much copy this design, this pretty much exact design here, over to that other part of the city. So that's pretty much what I want to do to kind of close off this episode. I might even use different blocks instead of sandstone. I might use regular sand, possibly. No, I do like the sandstone, though. I really do, actually. The sandstone looks great on this particular build. I love this building, though. This is just a really nice-looking building. One of my favorites on the world because of the detail to it, and it just got a great, you know, great color. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just work on it, guys, before I ramble any further. Let's do a couple of little preliminary things to start, and then I'm going to kind of, you know, have this done for next episode, right? All right, so let's just get out some of the blocks we're going to need. So some stone, and we need some Danville's anvils even. So we probably also need some quartz slabs. So let's get all that stuff out. Oh, wait. I guess we don't need quartz slabs. Quartz slabs. I said that weird. All right. We need some sandstone slabs. That's what we need. And we should be good with that. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Wait, hold on. That's not 20. That's 4. It's 3 here. So, let's see. 3, 6, 10, 13, 17, 20, 24, 27, 30. Okay. So, that's actually 30 by 30, which is actually, like, really useful. I think this one over here is a lot smaller. I think this is only, like, 19 blocks. Let's go ahead and count it off real quick. We'll switch to the cobblestone. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoa. What the heck was that? Oh, it's the opening in the ground. That's why it was a little glitchy. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. I gotta turn on the mod. I'm failing. Failure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're back on track. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Never mind. I'm staying corrected. So it's actually 32 blocks. So the new plan is that we're going to trim it a little bit, just a tad. We're going to trim it to 30 blocks. Sounds like a plan, right, guys? So, hold on. Hold up. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oi, I hate counting. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, blah, 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 to 21, to 24, 27, 28. Yes, I figured it was 29. So one more. There we go. So now it's 30. I knew that was wrong. It didn't seem right. Just gut feeling, right? So we're going to get rid of all this. And we're going to kind of just, patch up this little, failures right here. Okay, so now this is going to go out 29 blocks. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So yeah, I would count in my head, but that would be even more awkward, I feel like. Because it's like quiet, there's always like this thing that I have, I kind of try to fill up as much space as possible. It's hard to talk, and build. I think everybody knows this by now, but I try to fill up as much of the space. I don't want to go quiet for 5-6 minutes, or not that long, but 30 or 40 seconds at a time when I build. I just don't feel like it's not how my channel is, some channels, maybe a channel that makes Minecraft tutorials can do that. Okay, so we're gonna place these blocks down, and then we'll kind of copy the design around, and you go quiet for a minute. That's just not me, That's just not me. All right, so let's get out those quartz stairs, which is actually what I need, not slabs. All right, so we go 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Oops, and okay, so we got 3, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Everything is perfect. Everything is lining up great. I don't have a complaint. No, nothing. Not a care in the world. Okay. So it's kind of just, whoops. Kind of just mark that off, just so we gotta have these little corner squares here, just kind of marked off where we're gonna be, kind of just so we have a little space here. There we go. So let's just add these last few blocks here. We'll kind of get the perimeter done right now, and yeah, and I'm gonna get this done, guys, before next time you see me here on CLD. It's gonna be a grand old time, guys. Grand old time. Okay, so we got this and that. Perfect. So 2 more. And we're good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This might be a record of how much I've counted in an episode. I don't really like to count a whole lot during episodes. This could be a record. I don't know. You have to go back and take a look at the old archives. See if we could find an episode of a Dangeles episode where I didn't count as much as I did in this one. Well, actually, never, the other way around, where I counted more than this one. All right, so there we go. So we have our little perimeter here. This is gorgeous. I love it. I love it. It's just beautiful. It's gorgeous. All right. So let's go ahead and add a couple of layers here. Let me go ahead and just scrap something here. Cobblestone we don't need right now. We already got that filled in. So let's just kind of take up some sandstone here, just for now, just as a start on each one of these corners. It's gonna be beautiful, guys. It's gonna be gorgeous. All right, so we're gonna take this up here, and here, and here. It's amazing how much inspiration this city has gotten from a whole bunch of real life cities. I'm starting to get inspiration from Chicago, because Chicago's got a lot of skyscrapers in it. I feel like this city kind of resembles Chicago a little bit now. Maybe not that much, but it kind of has a small river running through the middle, kind of a couple of bridges. I don't live in Chicago, so I'm not super well versed on what Chicago looks like, but I feel like this city kind of has a little bit of Chicago in it. Let me know if you live in Chicago if you think that. Probably don't, though. Actually, I forgot to count. Let's go backtrack here. So let's just get a map out real quick, because I don't feel like doing any more counting this episode. So let's see. We are at block Y86. That is just what I needed to know. All right. So Y86. Let's do it. Let's go back over here. All right, the map's updating a little bit for the new additions. That's good. All right, so let's see. We gotta add Y86 up here. Let's go ahead and get some slurbs out here, some slebs, and oh wow, we gotta go up a lot actually. So let's get out. Let's just get rid of that real quick. Let's see, that's 84, 85, 80. Nope, it's gonna have to be here, right? This is gonna be 86. Boom, perfect. So we're going to take this across like this. And actually, upon further review, this one actually does not go here. This is going to be like the slab's going to be on the inside of this one. So there we go. Let's do this on just the front here, and then we'll be done for today, guys. Love so much progress, though. Good day. Good effort. Good effort, Dan. No. All right, so let's see. We're going to go like that. And then we'll do it here as well. So just kind of take it up in the middle here. Like this, and go take it down and take it up. I don't know, like the sandstone in this texture pack is something that I've, it's grown on me a little bit, but the smooth sandstone is something that hasn't really. Like I still don't really like smooth sandstone that much, but for this build, for whatever reason, for this particular skyscraper design, it's gorgeous. So there we go, guys. We got our start. We got our pillars up. Kind of got the foundation. The exact same thing is going to be happening over there. Lots of productivity. We got our trees. We got our fountain. We got a little foundation here. We're looking great. We got a fountain and a foundation, which is great. So, yeah, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Give it a like if you did enjoy it. Next time, I'll come back to you guys with not one, but 2 question of the day submissions, because we didn't get to one today. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Give it a like if you did enjoy it. Leave your CLD question of the day submissions in the comment section or on Twitter, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.